Uh, hello, hello, everybody. Why are you not playing? Oh, well, how much junk is that? My buttons don't work. Well, isn't that just horrible? And that music is loud for you guys. Sorry. All right, that's normal. Why are my buttons not working? Mine pockets. Oh, none of my buttons are working. That doesn't make any sense. Why are they not working? This is yes. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, well, I'm on, so that's all. Earlier, I had no internet, which was weird. Oh, it is not happy at all. Connect, connect, connect. Hmm. Why would it not connect? I guess I could plug it in, unplug it. Like that could be a thing, right? So, all right, let's see if I get my life together here. All right, everything's still running. Oh, where's my hands? Ugh. I'll plug this guy back in. I just woke up. I'm so tired. Oh, all right. How's everybody doing? Who's all here? Shout out in the chat. That is so weird. There was an update. There was an OBS update that I just did. Why would that affect my buttons? Why would that affect my buttons? So I need to update my buttons? Oh man, see, this is why I don't like doing updates on Saturdays. Because if this whole thing just goes down, I'm done for. Uh, oh yeah, it is so upset. I have no buttons, guys. I'm flying buttonless. I don't know if there's a way to fix it. Why? I should have restarted my computer or something. Oh, how junky is this? Hold on, let me think. There has to be something like. Alright, hold on. We're gonna try and do this. In theory, if this thing goes down, I can still get back in. So, we'll see. Okay, we got an ad. Okay, we got that updated. Okay, it's parent to install. Uh, Mitigating features. Setup next. Accept terms and conditions next. Sure, next. Install. And option to skip. Fast forward. Sure. Yes. I'm flying blind here, guys. I'm installing stuff. I don't know what that's going to do for... Uh, close the application and attempt to restart them. We're going to try it. All request application is finished with the application holding files. Okay. What does it want to do? Do not close applications. Okay. I should do a reset. That's what I should do. No, because I don't like... Because I don't want to start a new stream. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Like, if figure it would update both of these things at the same time. Finish. Alright, well, I'm still here. Well, that's a plus. Okay, buttons are completely... Oop, oop, oop. Hold on. God damn it. Alright, I have to fly buttonless because I need to restart my computer. Alright, it's okay. We can do this. We can do this. This is old school. Old school. Alright. And I just... let's put Pix over here for now. He's never been right here. I bet you he has been there before. Anyway. Alright. We're just gonna deal with it, guys. This is it. Sometimes, like what is it? We gotta go back to basics. You know, technology. Where are my hands? All right, we're good. Yeah. See, I just like watching myself on the screen. Oh man. Like, okay, here we go. Oh, I forgot where all my buttons are. I haven't done this in a while. All right. All right, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Water. All right, almost there. 1 minute. How's everybody doing? Oh man, I got so many buttons to push here. So I gotta start the recording. Hopefully all, oh man. Hopefully it's all put together correctly. 79, cancel. Ooh, I have a question. Hi, Grandma. Oh, let's see. All right. I wasn't paying attention. I was paying attention to that clock. My bad. All right, let's back this up 30 seconds or 2 seconds. Okay. So I gotta get ready to hit start. Oh, there's too many mouses right now. All right. And start record. Turn up. Oh, Grandma, you're here. I have to push all my buttons. She used to point out every time not every time, but somewhere there was a reason. Remember back in the day when I used to do a counter of uh, like how many days since last mess up? It's because I was pushing there's too many buttons with the mouse. So uh, we're gonna we got this. We got this. Hey, welcome to Whimsy Live Mind Pockets. Um, the award-winning Mind Pockets. Ooh, all right, let's. There we go. I thought I was turning this way too much. Um, Mind Pockets. Woo! I just woke up from a nap. Gosh, I just woke up. We woke up. Buttons aren't working because I need to restart my computer. So that's not a thing. So now I'm going to be touching all the buttons on the computer. So that's a thing. Oh, Grandma just found us, so that's great. Uh, Someone else just jumped in. Hello. Yes. Welcome to Whimsy Live Mind Pockets. But it should say welcome to Whimsy Mind Pockets Live, is what it should say now. So Whimsy Mind Pockets, and then underneath it live. So that way you know it's live. Or live, ooh, welcome to live Whimsy Mind Pockets. Yes. All right, okay. I'm just looking at it on the screen. I can fix that. Because we fixed the Nooners one. But this one I was still playing with. I was trying to figure out where I wanted it all. I think the title of the YouTube episode is Whimsy Mind Pockets Live. So it should just be, if I needed to indicate that it's live. Anyway, I'm just overthinking all of that. So, how are we all doing? Okay, it's Saturday. It's fucking 8 o'clock. Oh my God. Uh, all week, man, I will record ideas and thoughts. I record them, I play them on the computer, and then we discuss and I give my thoughts. Um, so here's what we need to do is I'm just checking the weather. I want to make sure it's not going to rain before I go to work because like I absolutely hate it. A lot of rain this week, guys. How have we enjoyed the rain? Grandma, has the garden enjoyed the rain? Did it flood at all? Um, yeah, we had a bunch of rain yesterday. Yesterday? Yesterday. Super exciting. So maybe a little bit of rain this weekend. It's like 50-50, so we don't know. Um, anyway, but the show must go on. Oh my God. Oh, it's one of those days already. Like I think here's what we found. Here's what we're discovering is I should probably set up well before 4 minutes before the stream. I should probably set up like 7:30. I should be right here, 20 minutes, compose myself. Normally, I'm over at Lasagna Hammers until like 7:15, and then I rush home. Boom, here by 7:30. Uh, Yeah, I just woke up. It's all right. You got this. I'm a professional. Let's do this. All right, everybody. We got mind pockets. We got 10 of them this week. When did it consistently get to 10? Why is 10? Because it goes for a week. So, all right. So that comes out to like one and a half interesting thoughts per week. Okay, it's not so bad. So here's what somebody needs to do for me. We had Courtney come on, and she only did a couple, right? Somebody needs to reach out, and do a mind pockets with me, in which you do the full week, and let's see if like the 10 is normal, like is like a good number, and like am I overachieving with 10, or am I wildly underachieving with 10? Like if Grandma was like comes on the show and she's like boom and it gives me like 28, like it'll be interesting because I do like I'm up significantly more than the rest of you, like between the two jobs and everything else, like just statistically I'm awake with more thoughts and ideas than the rest of you guys by like an average of like 6 hours per day. So am I putting all of that extra time to use? We'll find out. Yeah, someone reach out and see if they want to do a week, like a mind pockets for a week, because I'd be curious what that looks like. Oh, we could do that on a Monday. We'll do an extra mind pockets. Reach out to me. Let me know. Record them. Start recording them. Oh, I know what you guys do in a week. Is 10 is basically all I'm trying to figure out. Is 10 a good or bad number? Let's do the show. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Mind pockets. You know what would be cool if I could go back in time to when I was a kid? And I was like, I want to get into puppetry and specialize in marionettes. Like, how cool would that be? What would my life be like if I was a marionetter? Amazing. Also, we had this conversation, and does anybody else recall going to someone's house, or did you have one? But there was always like a wooden marionette always like hanging on the back of someone's door. What was the significance of that? Like, what's the tradition? Or am I just really losing my mind? All right. What's interesting is today, 42. I think I'm 42. Shit, am I 43? 42. I'm 42. At 42, I would like to think that I can go into the past and then that like 12, 13-year-old Ben would actually play with a fucking marionette. I probably wouldn't because I quit everything I did when I was like trying to come up with new ideas or new hobbies. But I think going back in time, like that would be the coolest thing. I think would be like go back in time and not change any world history or any event specifically, but to learn a new task. And marionettes would be amazing. I like marionettes. It's like okay, who used marionettes? Did Mr. Rogers have marionettes? Because like puppets the thing, right? Puppets are like a long tradition of fucking storytelling, right? You got Sesame Street, you got Henson with the Muppets, and then like all the cartoons, like all the TV shows back in the day had puppets. How many marionettes were there? That's what I want to know. I could have been groundbreaking. I could have been a marionetter. Someone should look that up. Is that the correct term? Puppeteer, marinate. Okay, okay. If I play with puppets, I'm a puppeteer. If I marionette, oh, I'm not good. Oh, I'm not good with words. Puppeteer, ear, marionette, ear. I don't know. Someone look that up, and then watch me try to read that when you guys type it in. What is the person who plays with marionettes? Second mind pocket on this one. So look, you guys got a freebie. So this one's like a number 11 almost. Am I crazy? In the 80s, why do I recall seeing marionettes at like someone's house or someone's grandma's house? Always hanging on like marionettist. Ooh, marionettist. I like that. A marionettist. I can dig that. Yeah. Um, but yeah, so because I can only recall if I push like if I pushed, I can maybe recall three. Brian, I think, had one somewhere, and I'm just make it like Nathan, little Nathan around the corner. Okay, I think he had one, and somebody else. I don't know. But, okay, at least two that I can vaguely recall. Maybe Jason? No, Jason didn't have one. Was there a tradition of some kind in which marionettes were displayed throughout the house? Because I guarantee you, these kids never played with marionettes, but they always had one. It was kind of like one of those things where it's like mom contributed to people who used to have like they weren't garlic or like like the peppers and stuff. Like they would like decorate with like the peppers and stuff, like the dried out ones. So let me know. I tried googling it, but I may or may not got distracted with marionettes. So and I didn't know really how to describe it. Like I think Google needs to like really dumb itself down a little bit for me. Like the day that Google starts understanding the questions that I mean, like it's gonna be the end of the world. It's gonna be super smart then. Um, yeah, marionettes, guys. That's the way to go. Finger dexterity. Look at that, like this. Okay. To be fair, the idea of a marionette or being a marionettist is probably the best showcased in the movie Being John Malkovich. Hi, mom. Because in the opening scene, or like in the one of the early opening scenes, they had John Cusack with two marionettes, and then like they're dancing. Like it's so cool. Let's see if I can find a clip and play it on Monday. I'm gonna try. I'll forget, but I'm gonna see if I can throw in a small clip of the marionettes from John Cusack from the movie Being John Malkovich. My buttons don't work. All right, here we go. Next button. So it may or may not have been contacted by a lady who thinks that several mind pockets the last couple of weeks have been inspired by her, and she would be correct. But I wanted to just take a second to say that it's all in good fun. It's like because I love you, mommy, and uh, it's just good times. So it's not done to make fun of. So if anybody else gets a mind pocket about them, it's not making fun of you. It's just like my appreciation that you guys make me smile. So, um, thank you, mom. It's fun. I enjoy it. I love hanging out. Uh, and I think I already said it on the one stream. But dude, when's the last time any of you guys have felt like you were 13? Because it's amazing. So everything is done in fun, and I appreciate you and thank you for all these awesome, cool memories. Yeah, hi Rhiannon. So that one was originally going to be my mom hit. We like I laughed about it on Monday, but eating breakfast, and she's like, because I told her, because I flat out call it out when people, I tell people when they made a mind pocket. So like we'll be doing something, and I'm like, well, you just made mind pockets, and she's like, I've noticed I've been on there quite a bit, and I said, yes, you have been. Uh, so a couple of things we I realized is this show is fucking genius. All right, we've done 79 of these things and averaging 10 per episode. I have I have like 790 random thoughts in which I discuss at length at them sometimes, like most of the time at length. So like I have I'm keeping records of 800 random thoughts throughout like the last 2 years. Like how crazy is that? And then, like it's so fun to me that like because like you can remember like hey I remember going to the movies or to dinner or that thing was kind of funny and you kind of like I don't remember what all the details of that. Okay, like for example, I don't remember what event it was. We were at Chili's and it was like the whole fucking family. And for whatever reason, at the end of because we used to do this thing like after like we would all hang out. So we were in the parking lot and there was like a bunch of us. And we're all just sitting out in the parking lot in a big circle. And all I recall is making the random joke of like, what are we doing? We're all hanging out. Like I acknowledged it, made some kind of weird joke about a group of people just hanging out in the middle of the parking lot. If I was doing mind pockets back then, I would have a general idea of what that event was and what we were talking about. Like, because it was pretty cool. So yeah, mind pockets. If you guys make mind pockets, thank you because it was fun enough for me to want to remember it. So then when oh my god, we need to make a Whimsy notebook movie, right? Where I'm just laying there in bed, and then like Kelly comes up and she sits with me, or like Liam or somebody. All right, we're gonna call it Kelly for now. Kelly's gonna sit down and she's just gonna hit play, and it's just gonna be me watching me over years of mind pockets, and then we just make a movie in which just made up of like little moments in which like how cool is that? It's fucking this notebook, dude. I'm notebook 2025. Yeah, someone write that down. Um, but yeah, and then so I just like it, man. So you know, just wanted to clarify. I'm not making fun of anybody, but I just wanted to say that like it's totally cool that I get to like capture those moments in which I'm 13 again and my mom hits me because I'm being a total shithead. Uh, and it's so much fun and it's amazing. So uh, I'm enjoying it. I think that's all I got for there. But yeah, that was funny. We need to make Whimsy Notebook. Okay, side note. I am trying to work on something in which Mind Pocket 100 may involve, like, I don't know. I don't even know how to do this thing yet, and I don't even know if it's possible. I want to go back and revisit old Mind Pockets. Not necessarily to comment on them, just to hear what they were. My ear just, my ears, anyway. Uh, yeah, so keep that in mind. In like 20 weeks, we may or may not hear old Mind Pockets and see what the hell that was all about. Fucking Liam, dude. Like, this kid is definitely my kid, man. This guy hustled me. Like, hustled me hard. Uh, he's trying to buy a Switch. And man, this kid, he even admitted. He texted me, and I texted him back, and I was like, "Dude, you straight hustled me." He's like, "I know I did. I'm sorry." Like, this kid apologized for hustling me. Like, I can't be super mad. Like, well played, but fuck, he got me. Yeah, this kid, man, he thinks he's smooth. He thinks like he thinks he's smooth like I thought I was smooth when I was 15. So this kid now gets a mind pocket in which we get to look back years from now and realize that this fucking kid got me. I think here's what bothers me the most. Hold on. He slow rolled me. He builds this weird scenario about how I will pay for his new Switch that I absolutely don't want to pay for. I don't want to pay for in October. It's like to me, it's more of a Christmas gift, right? So I'm like, I'll help pay for it for Christmas, like if that was a thing. But he weaves this fucking scenario. He takes all my no's and he keeps rephrasing them until I get some random yeses. So he builds this like this world in which I can't say no to because he's like, "Will you give me money like for this reason if I do this chores?" And I'm like, "Well, you don't do chores." So he's like, "All right." So he keeps rephrasing it. This is the cool like so. Here's why my box is a fucking genius. Last Sunday was like old Liam, right? Like this is 13-year-old Liam days in which me and him are just plotting and scheming. So like last week was all about being 13 again. So like Liam is plotting and scheming. And then like back then though, I was like really good at saying no to him. But for whatever reason, like he got better and he weaved this scenario in which I swear to you, this motherfucker, right? I'm sorry, YouTube, but this motherfucker he gets a scenario Sunday before he leaves. He gets picked up. No, I shit you not. By like within 24 hours, he's like, I have the rest of the money. I need you to send my mom the money. And I was like, no, no, absolutely not. Like, there's no way you came up with $400 in 24 hours, guy. Um, so nothing until Wednesday. And then Wednesday, he's like, I got them. Oh, like, oh my God. I don't know how he did it or what he did. I think he's still hustling me, but well played, man. Like, well played to that kid. Like, again, I have to like, tip my hat to him a little bit because, man, he did it. I didn't get, well, kind of did. I haven't given him the money yet. I cannot afford that right this second. So here's where I left my out. Where here's where he won't hear this, but here's where he messed up. He focused on more of the how and like the how I'll give him the $200. But what he forgot is he needed to clarify more on the reasons no or a timeline. So that's where you got burned. Because I still will. Like, I mean, I'm not going to back out on it. But to be fair, he knew that I wanted to do it instantly Monday, Tuesday. So we'll talk to him this weekend. We'll figure out what happened, and then we'll see how legitimate this money is. Because he was like hawking all of his stuff. He was just like everything in his room. He's just looking at. He's like, "Can I put a price tag on this thing?" And somehow he keeps talking about like Facebook. He's like, "I could just sell it on Facebook." I'm like, "I don't even know if you know how to sell any of that stuff, dude." So, but yeah, that's my kid, man. He's fucking hustling me. Like, kudos, dude. I don't like it, but I respect it. It's not new that at times I have been known to be sleepy and or like fall asleep anywhere. But I don't know what happened. I fell out of my bed. Like I was sleeping so hard, something happened. I fell out of bed. And then I lay there for another 2 hours, like on the floor. Like I just didn't I don't I have never rolled out of my bed. Like ever. But I did it this week. I don't know what I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Dude, I didn't even know. I don't remember what time it was. It had to have been like like Monday. It had to have been sometime Monday night, I think. I don't know, but like I'll go in. Like I'm real big on sleeping with my feet hanging off the bed, like hardcore. Like that's my new jam right now. Is like just above the like the top of the shins. So like half of my shin and my feet just dangle, and then like so I'm not sure if I rolled out of bed or if something dreamy happened, and then I thought I had to get up, and then I slipped and somehow I'm sleeping. I ended up on the floor, and I scraped my knee, and I just laid there for a second to be like, "What the fuck just happened?" And then while trying to remember, I fell back to sleep. I fell asleep. It's not even on the big side. So like you got the side of the bed that has like a dresser, and then like this much space, and not on the door side where there's this much space. Dude, I like I don't know what happened. I don't. I honestly don't. No man, stand it. I don't. Ah, it's so weird because like, is that a thing now? Like, because that's not a tribute to like oldness, right? Like when you get older, right? You're not getting a life alert for sleeping. You're getting a life alert because like, oh, I slept in the bathroom or in the kitchen. Like, so I don't know where it came from, right? It's not one of those things where you're like, hey, you need to get a life alert because when you fall asleep, you just roll the fuck out of bed. Like, that's not a thing, like ever. I don't know what happened. I just thought it was fucking hilarious. I literally laid there and I was like, I didn't know what to do. My knee hurt. There's a chance, like, dude, it was a mess. Like, I don't even know what happened, man. That was the coolest thing I've done in a while. So I don't know. I wish I had more. I wish I had an idea of like it was this dream in which I thought I had to get up and leave, or I thought I heard like uh like the door or something, and then I just slipped and was like I don't know. But yeah, I just thought it was fun, man. Ugh, I keep wanting to push the button. Okay, I'm in a mood. Like we were in this mood a little couple weeks ago, trying to buy a camera, and I didn't buy a camera. But I got some travel coming up, so now I want to buy luggage. Like I don't have luggage with wheels. But do I travel enough to need luggage with wheels? And then where do you store luggage with wheels? I don't know what to do. Dude, oh, man. Every once in a while, and I think, okay, here's the deal, right? We had to have talked about this at least a year ago, like pre-car or car saga ish area. This thought comes from the idea of you get the spontaneous like need to buy something, right? And the reason I don't is because I don't need it. And it's one of those things, right, where it's like if I would have bought the luggage because I didn't technically need it, then something else breaks and happens. It would have been like, oh, good job spending like 120 bucks on luggage. Now you have to pay $120 in something else. So it's my way of keeping the universe even. I do want to just buy something. I don't know what to buy. And I thought luggage would have been like justifiable, but I think there's another luggage related mind pocket. But that's where I was midweek. Was I want to buy luggage? I found a cool set. I had like I had a carry on bag, and then it was 19 and a half inches, which would be good enough for the carry on, like the up top. And I bailed on it. And I was like, because I don't know. I think, I don't know. Thank God there's not, like, thank God more people don't talk to me throughout the week because, like, if even one person was like, yeah, you should get luggage, I'd just start buying luggage, right? So, like, it's the universe being like, Ben, you need to be alone as much as possible because you don't need these enablers. Like, if I asked Liam if I need to get luggage, this kid would have been like, yeah, fucking A, get some luggage. So, uh, I did not buy luggage. I did not. We got a quick commercial for you guys. Boom, this guy right here. Cine Amigos. They just put out uh, episode number 7. They're doing what was the last episode? They did weapons a couple of weeks ago, and now they're breaking down some of the different universes and stuff. So they're having some really cool, fun times talking about movies. Here's a little bit about them.
Pull up a chair for passionate film talk. We're thrilled to announce Cinema Amigos, the exciting new podcast that's about to become your go-to for all things film. Join host Pablo and his friend as they embark on an in-depth journey through their most beloved movies. Each episode is a lively conversation filled with unique perspectives, insightful analysis, and an undeniable love for cinema. If you're ready to deep dive beyond the surface and hear fresh takes on classic and contemporary films, Cinema Amigos is your perfect listening companion.
I'm super slow because I have to figure out where all the buttons are because I don't need to mess this thing up. I get, like, if you ever call customer service or like IT especially, like, if you have a problem, like my computer broke, my computer just shut down. Like, I get that they have to ask like questions about what's going on, but are we really at the point where they have to first question, did you try turning it back on? Like, I don't know why that has to be the first question. Could we have not to have assumed that I would have tried to turn it back on? So when did the IT crowd come out? The TV show UK, IT crowd, British sitcom back in '06. Okay, I'll give it '06. That was 20 years ago. The running joke in '06 and on that TV show especially was they worked IT, and every time someone called, the joke was, "Did you try turning it off, turning it back on again?" Like the running joke for the 3 seasons, right? Because like that's what we needed to do. Like internet was still semi new back then, modems and fucking everything else. Turn it off, turn it back on, unplug it. Like, plus, if you've ever worked or have ever called IT before in your life, like that's always the first step is reboot. 2025. Can we, like, is it still a valid question that if I'm working and everything just instantly turns off and I call someone to help me, like can we not get to a place where like the first question doesn't need to be like, did you try turning it back on? Like like it was so like it's like almost offensive. Like even Sophie starts clicking buttons trying to turn fucking shit back on. I just don't know at what point, like, if Sophie called IT, fine. Maybe they're like, hey, she's 5. Maybe she doesn't know to turn it back on again, but she fucking does. 42, IT is like, hey, do you try turning? Like, obviously, I try to turn it back on. Like, I pushed every button twice. I'm holding buttons. Like, I'm fiddling with shit. Somehow, I get offended for much. But, like, I had to have, like, I had to have said, Kelly knows it, right? I had to have said something in a way or in a tone that when IT came up, they had to justify why they asked me the question. Like they knew I was already irritated. Um, if you're only feeling that way because you know you had enough knowledge to do that, but if you work IT, you would know it's not obvious to everybody. But what, like, so I need an IT guy to come on. Who's not trying to turn it back? Like, I just don't know. Like, are there? Okay, okay, maybe. Uh, I get it, and maybe I'm just like super shitty, which is obviously definitely a possibility. I just don't know if like why that, like if you call for a tow. Hold on. I'm trying to find an analogy in which I can find a little bit of high ground on this thing. Is like who else would you ever call in which they give you like the stupidest question, like ask you the stupidest question. Like if I call for a tow and I'm like, hey, I'm stranded on the side of the road. Like, did you try starting the car again? I'm like, what? I don't know. I think like here's where I'm at, and I could be wrong. Absolutely, in which Kelly has a valid point that you in this like that's the reason that department exists is like and they handle like significantly more calls, right? So like I only call IT like once a week, whereas IT is getting like 50 calls per day. So like somewhere they have to be like, okay, I'm with Kelly now. Fuck. Um, that question is still asked and considered valid because they're still getting enough situations in which that is the solution. Damn it. Having worked cell phone customer service, if you skip a step, then you're the idiot because the call would have been over immediately. Hold on again. Having worked, okay, I get that part. If you skipped that step, then you really, I guess, I guess. Why can't I just want to be right sometime? That's all I want. Like, well played, Mind Pockets and Kelly. Like, kudos to you guys. You guys got me worked around. Uh, like, I'm not saying I'm significantly like I don't know. I guess I'm a little bit more like optimistic to be like we have to like as a society and as like a human race 2,000 years into this thing. Like I'd like to think that we were smart enough to be like uh, that question would be invalid anymore. And I'm turned around. If it is still number one on the checklist, it's because it's still fucking happening. It's kind of like oh, okay. Here's a good example. Here's where it got turned around. Okay, you know those emails, right? The Nigerian prince who has some money for you, you just have to invest in them. Those emails still work. So the fact that like you still have to tell people, Liam, like I'm gonna like wonder. I swear to God, this kid would push the email. He would put his credit card information on that fucking email, right? So like kids and older people, you still have to tell them not to click on these emails because they still work. I am turned around on IT question. Did you try turning it back on? I hate my life. I wish I was right. Okay. Man, see that journey we took? I was on the high road. Now I'm apologizing because I'm an asshole. Give the show anymore. Think of how many people at shipping and receiving come to say my tracking number doesn't work. They find out, yeah, yeah, okay, I will agree with that, right? Or they're like, hey, I'm here to pick up my package. Uh, and then they're at the wrong location. Like I get that part, but it's not my default question, right? My default question is, can I check your tracking number? Oh, hey, FYI, you're an idiot, right? So like I'm in a position to make them feel stupid after, like I don't instantly jump to you're stupid. To be like, hey, I'm here. Oh, I don't see your package. You must be somewhere else. So when you ask, are you sure you shipped it with us? And they get all offended, they do. I'll turn it around. Like, I'm not turned around enough that I'm going to call IT and apologize. Like, I'm not that kind of guy, right? I'm petty. I'm going to put it on the internet for all 10 of you and everybody else who watches. Like, dude, we see some decent numbers on the back end. Just FYI. Um, like 12 more people watch this show throughout the week. Like, it's weird. Um, yes, but the implications are not you're stupid, but that's you're mistaken, I guess. Sorry. Sorry, it's not a dumb question. I think it is. Oh man, is that why they always say there's no dumb questions? Only stupid answers? Wait, no, hold on. Is that right? Is that the phrase? There is no dumb question? I know that part is right, but I don't know what the second half of that is. Anyway, man, I really do wish there were some dumb questions. Throughout the week, if you guys hear a dumb question, let me know. I need somewhere to redeem myself. That's all I know. Right. It was oil change day. I still absolutely hate the Nissan dealership. Like, absolutely hate these guys. These guys are just like fucking trying to hustle me, and they're inconsistent, and they're miserable people, and I hate everything about them. That is all. Oh, it is not all. That is not all. I take the car off. Take the car off. I take the car in because I gotta get an oil change. And this guy, oh, give this guy a raise. Normally you drop it off and they're like, and they put the sticker in the front. This guy was like, pop the trunk, turn the wheel, and he's down there with a flashlight with me still in the car. He's checking shit, and then he's like, yeah, we're ready for your oil change. And then this guy preemptively was like, see this, see this brake fluid? It's too orange. See these tire treads? You need an alignment. Before I even got out of the car, he's like, boom, I'm going to nail you with two more services. And because he's on top of it, he's like, $149, $129. I dropped it off for an oil change, and somehow this fucker already hit me up for $400. Are you kidding? I drop off the car. I come home. I try to take a nap. Okay. And then, like, oh, these guys, are you like, I wish they kept good notes because clearly they don't. They don't know. Like, somewhere in there, it should be like, don't talk to this fucking guy. Just do his oil change and get the hell out. So, like, one, he's like, you need an alignment. I said, doesn't that normally come with the oil change? He's like, let me look at it. He's like, yeah, we didn't do a tire rotation last time you were here. I'm like, well, like if you're telling me it's part of the oil change fucking package, right? Why wasn't it done 3 months ago when I did it? So like, already I hate you there. Okay, so then they call me and they wake me up, and this guy, while I'm getting the like while they're inspecting everything, he calls and is like, hey, have you considered trading in your car? Do we not remember it's less than a year ago still? Oh man, I didn't go off on the guy, but I laughed and I chuckled, and I said absolutely not. I said it's paid off. He's like, well, we can get you a good deal still. I said absolutely not. I said I absolutely refuse to. I go pick up the car. Here's what bothers me, right? I go pick up the car. Laundry list of things. Okay. Here's a laundry list of things that I need done. I get it. I've had the car for a year. Fluids need to be changed. I get it. Right. Here's some problems that I have with these guys. Okay. 3 months ago, with the other oil change, they were like, we need $900 for new struts. Right. And I'm like, that doesn't seem to make much sense to me. If I only had the car for 6 months, why do I need struts now? So I passed on it. This time, struts are nowhere on that piece of paper. They're like, fuck it. Somehow, in 3 months, I no longer need struts. I guess. So, like, wouldn't the struts be on there more now than it was last time? Because now they got now they got like 6,000 more miles on them, and they're like, well, definitely you need them now. So, like the inconsistencies, like I swear to God, they're just in there just picking shit, right? So I call a different place, and here's what we found out. Okay, is the dealership isn't necessarily looking at everything. They're looking at total number of miles and then indicating that struts and brakes or whatever else are typically changed at 50,000 miles. So they just fucking make it up, is what they're doing. So they're like, oh, Ben's got 52,000 miles on the thing. 50 is struts. So we're just going to tack it on there. I absolutely hate these guys. Like, I absolutely do. You're going to hear the same complaint on Monday. It made the slide of what I did this week. So I ended up taking it to my other guys, in which the fucking brake flush was significantly less than whatever they were trying to charge me at the dealership. I hate dealerships, dude. They're scammers and they're a mess. And the only reason I still go there is because they're giving me free oil changes. Like it's a free. And like, here's the junky part, right? Is like, I say it's a free like $70 because my oil changes normally cost like $70. But you go to the dealership and they're like, oh, our oil changes are $149. Like, what are we doing? Like, why the markup? I hate everybody at the dealership. That is all. They get no more from me until Monday. Oh, stupid button. So I got some trips planned coming up, right? In theory, a good opportunity to do some networking. I have zero things planned for these two trips. Okay, I lied. For the upcoming one, the one in October, I have zero ideas. Nope, I lied. I have multiple ideas of what to do, but I've put nothing together. I have no idea what I'm going to do at this con. I uh, I just hate doing it. Oh man, I don't know what to do. I need I I need someone to talk to. I need to bounce ideas. I'm an idea bouncer. I need some ideas, or I need to bounce some ideas. Correction of several ideas. Like several emotions. Oh, that's my favorite light pocket. Oh my god, that was so funny. Oh my god. Oh man. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. I have nothing planned. Correction, I have something planned. I don't know what to do. Correction. Oh my god, that's so. Oh, I don't think it was that funny. Oh god, that was so cool. There's an update coming Monday. You'll hear about the November con in Tucson. Huge updates there. That one, That one fixes itself. Okay. That one is fine. I have no problem with that one. Chicago in 2 weeks. I have I have nothing like I have multiple ideas that I just don't know how to execute them is the problem I'm having. I'm trying to think back to when Liam and I went last year. So I'm gonna use last year as my baseline of where there were opportunities. Like the stuff that I wanted to do that Liam didn't want to do. I'm like maybe I can do them in now this year. I want to interview more people coming out of the like walking the corridors, right? I want to do more of those. I want to do some like Whimsy gauntlet questions, and I also want to do like a view askew like uh pub quiz type thing, right? So I have ideas of when and where I can do these things. I've not executed a single thing as far as like getting questions prepared. Um, I haven't even pulled out the deck of cards for the gauntlet questions. I have business cards. I have tokens. I haven't even checked with Nikki to see if she painted any extras. Like I don't even know if I'm going. Like here's where I fell apart, man. I'm like wildly unprepared for this trip, and it's not that bad because I literally think I'm like a day and a half away from having everything like organized and set up. Uh, I don't know. I just haven't put anything together other than just ideas. So that's the reason for the mind pocket is I need to like get moving on specific questions that I want to do for the con. Like, so I'm trying to get away from like the easy ones. Like, what's your favorite Kevin Smith movie? Like, I want to get away from that question. Um, but yeah, dude, that was the coolest mind pocket. I absolutely loved it. Oh man, so I want to write that down. Number 8. That one's gonna go on the calendar. Uh, thank you, mom. I'm still using the calendar. I do track all the parquet laughs. Um, so the calendar was a good idea. I just have to make sure I put it back on the calendar. So, God, that was so funny. That sounded so weird. It's so warm in here. Okay. I'm trying to think. A little while ago, we did like one of the top things I hate more than anything in life. I don't remember what it was, but I said it was like number 3. Like definitely number 2 is when people borrow the car or when I take the car into the dealership. Like, why do they have to move my seats and my mirrors? They have to drive like 12 feet to put it up on the rack. Like, why do they insist on touching all of my like moving everything? I absolutely, dude, nothing upsets me worse right now. I absolutely hate it. I've learned from number fucking 7, right, about my IT question. I've learned. All right, my pocket 79. Some real growth coming from Ben here. So before I rail against it, we need to ask Megan because Megan has been known to work at the car wash, right? So sometimes she has to get in and out and drive people's cars. Does Megan have like okay here? Cars are huge fucking death machines, and I get that you need for safety reasons to be comfortable inside someone's car as you drive it to wherever the hell you have to take it to. Okay, I'm not arguing that, but do you have to change all of my fucking mirrors? And then like like I don't know, man. Like because I'm not. I don't know. I'm gonna come across looking like an idiot again because they're gonna be like, "Well, man, for safety reasons, they like." I get it. I honestly do, but it does seem like a lot of fiddling with my shit. You know what's interesting? Real quick side note, and I'm not gonna admit this any other time. Uh, 12-year-old Ben would appreciate that because damn it, 12-year-old Ben would wait for people to leave the car, in which I would fuck with the seats. Never the mirrors. I understood the mirrors, but I'd fuck with the seats and the radio. So when they got back in the car, their seats were fucked up and the radio was fucked up. But that's just because I was 12 and a pain in the ass. As a professional, Megan, as a professional, do you mess with people's stuff if they're being a total douchebag, right? Right? Is there a reason in which you would mess with all of their stuff? I don't know. Like for whatever reason, I feel like I would put the seat back close to where it was, and not like I don't know. I just don't like it. All right, I'm allowed to not like it, right? God, now I don't like this one. I'm probably more wrong. Oh man, I think I'm both wrong on the same level as the IT thing. I don't know, man. Here's where I'm at. Okay, I already I don't know if I know where to put like I have my mirror set up so that I think I know where like I don't actually recall anybody telling me how to set up my mirrors. I mean like crash or anything. So like I have a general idea of what I need to see when I'm doing stuff. But like now they're fucking with my because they're never gonna here's the problem. They're never the same place. So like they come in and they fix my mirrors on the side, and I get back in, right? It's never the exact same. And I think it freaks me out because I have to now readjust for the next 2 days on this different view because my seats, it's like forward and backwards, and it's up and down. Um, how would they know where the seat was? I don't know. When they push it all the way straight to the fucking steering wheel, I don't know when you get out, maybe scoot it all the fucking way back. Like some general idea of like if you're moving something like 50% in any direction, then just like I don't know, gauge it 50% back, I guess. I don't know. Are they supposed to mark? Yes, yes. Man, she's on me today, man. Man. Again, Ben's wrong. I get it. Like, I get this is totally a Ben thing, man. Like, I just don't they move like 20 cars a day. I know. I don't know. Somewhere can I get I just want to be right once. Not even right. I just want to be like justified in my rage. And now I'm just coming across as like fucking petty. Um, I don't know, man. I just like I figure like uh, I don't know. It is what it is. I just don't like it. Um, okay, okay. Let me let's see if I can find a happy medium here. If someone borrowed my car, okay, if I borrow someone's car and I mess with their seats, whose responsibility is it to put the seats close to where it was when I first got the car? Is that my responsibility or your responsibility? I borrow mom's car. I jack the thing all the way back and the seats all the way up like this, and I give the car back to mom. Is it her responsibility to put it back where she wants, or for me to attempt to put it close to where she wants so that way she only has to adjust it a little bit? It's okay to bother you, even if it's a practical reason. Oh, I get that. And I even said, I get the practical reason. And the practical reason, the safety reason. Like you don't want to jump into a random car you've never driven and you can't see anything because all the mirrors are all jacked up. Like I totally get the ad aspect of it, but like I don't know. As a courtesy, can you fucking put it back to where like you know what? Yes. You know what? Yes. When you get in the car, take pictures of everything. So when you give it back, you reference the pictures and you move them where they were, right? Just like they did in Friends. Friends is still relevant today. Remember they did that with Monica? Monica's fucking living room. Like, yeah, that's what I want. Are we gonna get it? No. Wasn't there a thing back in the day with cars where you'd have the presets, right? And you'd be able to get in and push a button and it would auto set your chair? How come we don't have those anymore? Or do we? And I just don't know how to use it. Because that is definitely a possibility. I don't think even if you're adjusting it close, she's still going to have to move it. I know. There. All right. I'm turning around because it doesn't happen that often. I only take it in every like fucking 4 months. So it's like 4 times a year someone's messing with my chair and I'm losing my goddamn mind. Like it's happened on the reg. Oh man. Oh, that's a fucking shitty perspective to put it in. Oh my god. I just railed for fucking 12 minutes for a situation that happens 4 times a year. One day I'll find some high road somewhere. I will. I'll get there. My pocket 79, Ben. This is fucking petty. Oh. uh your presets for multiple drivers. Yeah, but like what cars are they in now? Because they used to be like back in like 10 years ago, maybe a little bit like it seemed like it was like on everything. I don't know if my car has a chair preset. I'm gonna be really upset if it does. Oh, that's gonna make mine pockets next week to be like, man, the idea that all I have to do is push a button and it goes back to where it's supposed to. I love it. All right, so I build on the luggage idea. Like I'm just like I have a duffel bag. Like I used it last year. I've used it for like the last like 5 times I went anywhere. It's fine. I don't think I need luggage with wheels. But here's what I did decide that I do need more of and lots of. We're collecting motherfucking puppets. Um, so yeah, I bought another puppet. You guys might see hopefully on Monday. Um, but this is something worth it, man. And then I want to take 2 seconds and thank Sophia for being awesome, and 5, and willing and wanting to play puppets with me, man. So, uh, because you want to play puppets, I want to play puppets, and I absolutely enjoy hanging out and playing puppets with you, man. So, Sophia, thank you very much, and I love you very much. I love you to the moon, to China. Uh, yeah. So we're going to expand the puppet collection. Like that's fact. Okay. Um, we played with puppets for 2 weeks, and I'm having a goddamn blast. And then the idea that we get to expand, like, dude, this girl, dude, like, she's so fucking cool. The number of stuffies that she has, she's like every one of them has a different name and personality. So like the idea that we can now have a puppet and she's gonna create this new personality with this new puppet is fucking awesome. So I'm playing with a couple of different puppet ideas. I did get one in the mail. I have mixed feelings about it, but I'm looking at it through the lens of a 42-year-old and not a 5-year-old, in which this is probably one of the coolest puppets that she might see. So we're going to play with some puppets this weekend, and um, I think I don't think I'm going to get super crazy, but I would like to have a handful of different characters based off of whatever story she wants to tell. So we're going to try and play with those ideas. Like I'm not fucking Jim Henson, right? And I got like a fucking warehouse full of puppets, but I do think like 5 or 6 puppets. I don't think is unreasonable. I think if you're going to storytell and you're going to do some puppet time and you're going to have some people come over and puppet with us, I think a small variety of puppets would be fair. We have the mains and then we have some supporting characters. So, um, but yeah, I'm looking at more puppets, man. Um, there's another one I want to get, but I as soon as like so midweek when I jumped off the luggage idea, I was fucking singular in this idea of like I need a new puppet for Sophie, and then it took me 3 days to figure out which puppet I wanted. So uh, I went with whatever got here before Sunday versus the other one that I'm going to get that's going to take a week to get here. So, um, which is fine. And so I'm still looking at the Ben puppet. Six puppet guy on Tinder is getting passed up as a Jigsaw wannabe. Yeah. But I'm not six puppet guy. Like, but I'm not. Might want to ease into the information. I'm on Tinder, right? Occupation, marionettist. So, yeah. I got at least two more puppets for sure. I got one more that I want to get Sophie. I want to see if I can customize it a little bit. And then the Ben puppet. So definitely we're gonna be at five for sure. Like, and then whatever other one she decides that she wants at some point. But I really want to get this Ben puppet. It's like 210. I wish I had the like. Uh, uh, I'm gonna wait. I think I can wait like a month and I can get the Ben puppet ready for. Oh man, perfect for the holidays. Maybe. Yeah. Um, dude, I'm excited for that Ben puppet. Are you kidding me? Dude, that's going to be so much fun. I'm trying to figure out how to incorporate it into work during the day because we work remote. Like, would my boss be mad if I started going to like manager meetings as a puppet, like as Puppet Ben? Like, that could be like, because like, what would be more fun and engaging than fucking a manager's meeting, which one of the people is a puppet? Like, that's all I know. Uh, that's it, man. But hey, no, thank you, Sophia. Uh, dude, she's so cool, man. She has so much fun. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm pretty confident that as a solo puppeteer, I wouldn't be having as much fun as she's having, dude. She had so much fun, and I'm chasing that fun, man. So, uh, thank you, Sophia, for setting the bar of where the puppet fun is. 'Cause I'm chasing it. Oh, man, we went long. Uh, Why did we go long? Because Ben's a monster, giving the IT and the car people a hard time. Me too. Here's the commercial.
Get ready to meet your new favorite storyteller. Introducing the brand new podcast, Storytime with Mr. C. For most of his life, Mr. C has found pure joy in sharing tales with friends, family, students, even strangers. Now, he's bringing that lifelong passion directly to your ears. On Storytime with Mr. C, you'll join him as he digs up forgotten classics, hopefully creates some wonderful new ones, convinces a few special guests to share their incredible experiences, and takes us all back to the very beginning of what makes a great story. It's more than just a podcast. It's an invitation to simply hang out, connect, and remember the simple pleasure of a well-told story, like gathering around a campfire, but with better sound quality. Ready to be swept away? Find Story Time with Mr. C. Today on Spotify. Prepare to be amazed, entertained, and perhaps even taken back to a time when all you needed was a good voice and a great story.
That one feels like it's the long one. It's the 42-second one, and the original one was 55 seconds. So it's 11 seconds shorter. I just don't know where I'd cut the 11 seconds because it still seems long to me at 42, and it's not that long. Cine Amigos is 38 seconds. Like, why am I losing my mind over 4 seconds, guys? Like, what are we doing? Anyway, Andy, Nikki, your family, Megan, your family, Joyce, Aunt, Enderfrog, EC1, Gooster, Violet, Dad, Courtney, Kit, and Lasagna Hammer. Thank you guys for the Patreon stuff, man. Um, in theory, we have new things coming. From Hooked with Love by Liz. She said 2 weeks. She should almost be done. And that was a week ago. So definitely in time for November. So November gift is coming. Um, so those are coming. Thank you guys. Hey, uh, you got 4 days. No, I lied. If you're interested in any of the cool fucking merch stuff, sign up October, November, and I'll send you some of the new stuff. We had patches this year. We got stuffed crocheted stuffies. Um, but yeah, man. Hey, thank you guys for helping out, man. I appreciate it. Um, and then also, it's only Nooners that does it, I guess. I could have sworn it was also Mind Pockets, like because my finger's behind it. Whereas, dude, I'm losing my mind. Could have sworn it was Mind Pockets too. Anyway, uh, hey, we're raising some money. We're gonna give out for the holidays. Uh, we got what, 2 more months? 2 more months, raise a couple more bucks. Um, I'm giving personally to the school we did last year, but then we also went a little extra. So the people who support on the Patreon, thank you. Give back a little bit while doing our part. Uh, so thank you. That's all we got for you guys, man. Uh, Hold on, I think there's an animation here. Nah, I was ready up volume. That is it for the show. Huge shout out to my mom for being awesome. Shout out to my kid Liam for fucking hustling me. Uh, Shout out to Sophia for making me for fucking just having fun, man. Dude, dude, I went back. Dude, I can't tell you how many times I've watched that video from Monday. Like the best sound clip of the entire thing, right? Other than She Loves Me from the Moon to China, was when she kept screaming. She's like, "I'm Whimsy." Like that was the coolest thing I've ever heard in my life, dude. Go back, watch Mondays. It's the back half. I wish I remember the time spot on it, dude. The best thing I've ever heard her say this week was that she was Whimsy. I fucking dig it, dude. How cool is that? Sophia, man, she's like, I'm Whimsy. And then she gets on the end of the show with Whimsy Flop. Dude, come on. That's the best. Thank you out to Kelly for fucking doing your thing, man. Keeping me centered. And we're always like, oh, I'm fucking dramatic sometimes. Sometimes she hates people with me, but today she was in the right in that I overreacted to fucking a couple of things, but it's okay. So I have mind pockets. It's a growth opportunity. I don't like growing as much, but hey, it happens, and I feel better about it. So I'm not going to apologize to the IT guy, but I won't give him a hard time next time. And then the car people, I'll accept the 1 in 4 times a year. So I think that's it. I went 15 minutes over. It happens. I do have to work tonight, so that's a uh, okay. Monday, normal normal time at noon. Um, I still have nothing for the end of Monday, so you might see another Whimsy Flower production. Hopefully you do, because we got a new puppet. I told you. It's like we already spoiled it, so we got to see what Sophie comes up with. Um, maybe I'll just do a solo with Sophia and see what she does with two. I don't know if she'll handle two because she likes the hand rods. Uh, but that's it, man. Thank you guys for hanging out. I absolutely fucking enjoyed today, man. Top pastime: hating people and making Ben realize he was wrong. Oh man, it's like a horror. Oh, that was a good pastime though. Like, and here's the shitty part about the whole thing, man. I know I'm wrong. Like, I know I'm wrong most of the time, but man, at least I keep. At least I don't take it out on the people, right? Do I get any credit for that? I'm just like Ben being Ben, just overreacting to people. It is a decent pastime. Like, is it your favorite? Like, okay, hold on. Is it your favorite pastime because it happens all the time? Like Ben's constantly wrong, or is this like it's fun when it happens to make Ben feel like he's wrong? That's it for you guys. Um, come back Monday. We're gonna have a blast. I'm gonna have a blast this weekend. I have no idea what the weather looks like, so I have no idea. I don't even know if William's coming over. I'm assuming he is. Um, but we're gonna go. Rhiannon's in town. I don't even know if I'm allowed to fucking say that, but she is. We're gonna go hang out with her tomorrow. I don't know where I'm looking. I'm like looking all over. Like I'm not even looking at anything. All I know is at the corner of my eye. Oh man. Oh, at the corner of my eye, I realized I can see three different. I can see the two different bends, and nowhere am I looking even close to where I'm supposed to. I'll let you think on that. It's like I did get a winky face. Winky face says you're wrong all the time, Ben. Ben. All right, it's fucking 9:20. Have a good night. We're gonna have a blast tomorrow, man. I get to hang out with some family, man. Check in with Rhiannon, hang out with mom. We're gonna play some puppets. I get to update Kelly Megan on some Tucson stuff. Like, dude, we're doing great right now, right? So, all you guys, again, this is like, hey, text somebody this weekend, call them, or go hang out with somebody and fucking share a laugh. Like, that's my thing. That's my thing right now. Is fucking chase the laughs, man. Chase the parquet laugh. Put that on a shirt. Where does that go? Hold on. I need to go, but like, I guess it's like I like it on the front, like chase the parquet laugh. And then what is the back? Is the back? Oh, instead of the gnome in a pocket, he's in a tub of pop or a butter. I don't know. Uh, all right, you guys get out of here. Promise, get out. Leave, leave. I said my thank yous and my love yous. Have a good night. We'll see you guys on Monday. We're gonna have a good time. Talk to you later. Whimsy.